Actually, don't do that one. There's a copyright on.
Okay.
Yes.
We're
do this
already live, so might as well.
Sorry, I didn't tell. I have to delete some of those intros that they're starting to get copyright claims now.
Okay.
From
No
the
problem.
music. From the music.
Welcome to MME International. I'm your host, Taladia Plays. Welcome
Yes.
on in. And obviously, I'm joined by Max, as per usual. And this week, we have special guest, Axel from Australia.
Hello.
Fresh
Thank you,
cut.
Taladia and Max, for having me on. I haven't been on for a while, actually, and I haven't really been on like a normal stream in like a while, so it's finally good to get my voice
Well, this
out.
isn't the normal place.
This isn't the normal stream. This is the stream where we're going to focus on not only on topics, but we're also going to be focusing it on you, particularly you. So
Great.
we have, so obviously towards the end of the stream, we want to promote your stuff, and you can tell the world about your stuff that you've done in the past and where you got upcoming plans as well. So there's
Nice.
that. But we have got people in the chat already. So hi, Chubby Teddy Monster. Welcome
Okay.
on in.
And people are going to say I'm a hypocrite. I'm going back to mentioning the likes. I don't know what to do. It puts pressure on the audience to feel like they need to or they don't want to. But we're not anything without your likes. We don't go in the algorithm. The channels don't grow. So if you decide to leave a like, it's really appreciated. It means the world to both me, Taladia, and Axel's just begging. Look at Axel begging for those likes.
Begging. Fucking
No, he doesn't.
I'm
He doesn't
the
care.
Puss
He's
in
drawing.
Boots.
But honestly, if you would be so kind to help a middle-aged movie madman, and his pals internationally succeed on YouTube, it would mean the world to us. I don't know. Would it mean the world to you, Taladia?
Yeah, it would actually help the channel, guys.
Yeah.
Because we are trying to grow this community out. We're trying to get more people to come engage with us across long form content, a lot of short form content, across live streams as well. So we're trying to get into the algorithm for you guys. Chubby Teddy says, Max, you have the best live streams.
Tell the world. Thank you.
Tell
man.
the world.
Thank you. I actually want to have Chubby Teddy on again.
Chubby Teddy says it would mean the world to him.
And I still need a Chubby Teddy intro. I need part of that. It's been a long time. I need to do an intro for Tape Hunters, for MME, with all this new stuff. I still don't have the Zack Snyder intro that Rhea got me, and all the other ones. There's so many things that I want to add.
Okay, so CJH is here, says greetings. Welcome, CJH.
That's huge.
CJH, do you want to come on? We got to stay on topic, though. If you're able to come on, I'll send him a link.
Yeah, you can send him a link. If CJH, if you want to come on, you can. Max has agreed to.
I'm sending to you on Twitter for now. I know you want me to connect to you on other places. I will. It's just I don't have anything on.
Oh boy.
What?
Hold on, I need to send you something in private chat.
I don't know. Just ignore. I can't. We'll talk about it later.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway. Okay. But so we have topics, Max. Let's kick it off with your breaking news.
Oh yes. Let me get this ready. This is actually extremely exciting.
Breaking news.
This is huge news because Axel, did you like Dune?
I didn't finish the first one. I wasn't really into it, which I
shouldn't have gone to you first.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Axel. Taladia,
That's okay.
did you like Dune?
I mean, I saw Dune. I enjoyed it for what it was. But what exactly have you got for us, Max?
Well, Denis Villeneuve is a really respected director in fandom, and now he is taking on something else besides Dune 3 that's going to be very significant. And unfortunately, there was a movie that was going to happen for a certain wonderful woman, which was going to be her next project, Patty Jenkins, and that fell through. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? It wasn't Wonder Woman. It was going to be something else. Patty Jenkins.
Rogue Squadron?
No.
Was
There was something else they were working on.
that,
Yes, it is.
Greetings.
Cleopatra? Was it that one?
Oh, look good, CJH. Look good. Okay,
Was it
so
Cleopatra?
yes. So
Yeah,
apparently, Denis Villeneuve has taken on. He does sand well. So he's going to be directing Cleopatra, and Zendaya is set to be Cleopatra.
Oh,
That's
okay.
going to be a big movie for both of them, both Denis and Zendaya. I know Zendaya's been in a lot of projects. She's had success, but this is big. This is big. And I really wanted to see the Gal Gadot version with Patty Jenkins until I saw Wonder Woman 84. I still wanted to see it, but this is like a higher caliber, and this is just fresh off the presses. So I mean, Talati, you're running the show here. Let's get your thoughts on this first. This is really huge news.
Even though it's a huge news, Max, it's not a bit of an upgrade. I'll be honest with you.
I love Gal Gadot, but Zendaya is a better actress than Gal. Come on.
So you're comparing MJ to Wonder Woman, and you're saying Wonder Woman isn't a better
I'm not
actor?
saying beauty wise. I'm saying acting ability.
But Zendaya was a Disney star.
You can't do. Oh my goodness, Talati,
Yes.
are you crazy, bro?
Uh,
Are you crazy, bro?
Who was Austin Butler? I'm pretty sure,
you're
right?
dissing her, saying she's from Disney after what she's done. No one even thinks about that anymore.
Well, she's from.
I mean,
Disney.
you gotta start from somewhere. Like, you can't always start at the top. Like,
Yeah,
I haven't heard anyone refer to Zendaya as a Disney star. I didn't even know she was a Disney star.
She was a Disney star, yes.
Okay. Well, that's the Taladia take.
So was Zac Efron, and he did some good movies.
But Zac Efron was a different breed of an actor.
What? Come on. Zendaya's on the same level as Zac Efron, I think. I mean, I guess it's subjective, but okay. Taladia's laying out the hot takes tonight. Jacob, please understand. And I finished the mailbag, Jacob. I didn't post the new one, so I'll have to do that for later in the weekend. But I know that this is not the exact production, but since obviously the Patty Jenkins and Gal Gadot one hasn't happened, and both Gal and Patty are not as popular as they were at the time of when they were going to develop it.
Patty Jenkins really just disappeared after Wonder Woman 84 and when that Rogue Squadron thing was canceled.
Yeah. This probably took the place, since there's no other Cleopatra being developed right now. So this more than likely took the place.
Who knows, Max, with the situation at best. Who knows that when it comes down to that. But I'll say this more on this. Hey, if you like it, good for you. For me, it's like, nah, not my take.
Okay, that's fine. Anthony says from a directing standpoint, it's an upgrade. From an acting standpoint, it's up. Listen, I would want to see it either way. I really would, but I do think this is like Denis Villeneuve compared to Patty Jenkins, another level right now. And I didn't buy into the hype with Denis Villeneuve until I saw Dune, I saw Blade Runner 2049. I saw The Arrival. You know, but what did the rest of you think? Axel, CJH, you want to go Axel?
I don't think I've ever watched a Denis Villeneuve movie. Wait, let me see what other movies.
What about Zendaya as Cleopatra? Do you see it?
I mean, is it historically accurate? Like, wait, what ethnicity is Cleopatra again?
That's going to be the next thing that's going to be discussed. I don't know. I don't think it's not exactly. Who knows? I don't know.
I haven't read the manga, so yeah.
I know there's going to be a big debate on that. I think she's going to do a good job, though. You know,
that's a big question mark. Anyway, what do you think, CJH?
I don't know enough about Cleopatra to really pinpoint opinion.
Last time there was a big budget Cleopatra movie was Elizabeth Taylor in the early days of Hollywood, and it was huge. So knowing Denis Villeneuve and his ability and the productions and how big they can get, it feels like it could be an epic production.
That was a different time though. When
Denis Villeneuve is a throwback director to big epic movies, big epic Hollywood. You know, there still are a few. He's definitely one of them, I believe. Mm-hmm. And he's more prolific than, say, like Peter Jackson or Guillermo del Toro. It's been a while between projects. He seems to go project to project, gets it done, and gets it done successfully. So I think this is a great news. Okay. That's all I had to say there. I'll stay for your other topic, and then I'm going to get some tea. Sorry to interrupt I'm shocked by this news coming out. This is big news. I'm surprised that more people aren't hyping it up.
Nah, not for me. Anyway, back to the usual schedule stream, as per usual. So we have got topics. So let's start off with the first topic of the stream, which is DCU Peacemaker Season 2. So it says here, hold on, let me just scroll it down. Okay, there we go. It says here, John Cena on the wait for Season 2 Peacemaker, specifically regarding James Gunn and Peter Safran's takeover of the DC universe at Warner Brothers. What you got to understand and keep in mind is I'm the guy who plays Peacemaker. So when we come out with a show as the #1 show on Max, and finally we take a character who's supposed to be dead, bringing Peacemaker back to life, people enjoy the universe and want to see more of it. But then you have a shift in structure of who's calling the shots over at DC. James and Peter both actually called me and said, you know what? We want to take some time to do this right, but it's going to take a little time. So it was crazy to know we did something people they wanted more of it, and let's do it again, and everyone liked it. No, wait. We just gotta do a few things first, and we have this whole plan, and it's gonna work together. So if you just trust us, we'll be okay. It seems like forever ago. Now that we're filming every day, it seems like we're just right around the corner that we're watching Season 2. What is your thoughts on this, everybody? First, we'll kick it off with Axel.
Well, that was a lot. I mean, they're taking it. I didn't really like. I haven't even seen Peacemaker. I didn't really like him in the Suicide Squad. So, plus, I just really hate the character. I just find him insufferable. But like, well, I mean, at least it's good that John Cena is at least passionate about it. That's like one thing I could say. Like, they don't see a lot from like
as actors
stuff these days. Yeah, with actors in general, and yeah.
Okay, Max, what's your thoughts on this?
Well, Peacemaker is non-debatable. I mean, it's subjective if you like it or not, but it's non-debatable that it's a success. It got really good numbers. It's one of James Gunn's successes for DC. The Suicide Squad was not. It wasn't a failure, but it wasn't a success. That was his take. With also he had help with Margot Robbie coming back as Harley Quinn, and he had Idris Elba in there. So I enjoyed the movie a lot. But this Peacemaker is big success. People loved it. Even Peacemaker's getting a season 2. The Suicide Squad, as far as we know, is not getting a sequel or a show. So I'm glad he's this passionate about the project. I'm looking forward to it. I do have a lot of questions about how it's going to fit. Like, are they going to ignore the previous version of DC? How all that's going to work? Which is kind of annoying, but
yeah, that's a big question
mark. But if I take the show out of in isolation, out of my baggage with not carrying through with other storylines, and then this is the one thing that continues along with Amanda Waller, I'm really excited. Okay, let me see.
Okay, CJ, what do you think?
A little confused by the whole, it's a different universe, but I guess I'll watch it. I mean, I watched the first season, but it didn't really grab me. I probably would have to rewatch it, to be honest.
I want to rewatch the first. I've been wanting to get back to it.
But yeah.
Maybe I'll watch it in my new man cave.
Sure, I guess if it's good, I'll watch it. No.
Okay. RJ, what's up, my dude?
Hello.
Oh, good timing, RJ. Do you know who was saying give peace a chance?
What, me?
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Before it came out.
I said it like 3 years ago.
When I was a disgruntled Snyder fan, he said, you know what, give Peace a chance. I didn't like the Suicide Squad until I watched it again. And I think I watched Peacemaker and then I watched Suicide Squad again. And that helped me enjoy it more,
Blue Jay,
this is the guy at the bottom that said, give Peace a chance.
I told everybody to give the show a chance and just give it a fair shake when it came out, yeah.
What do you think of John Cena's comments, RJ?
I don't really, on
the fact that he has to wait, he has to wait a long time for them to get into season 2 because they were restructuring DC.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. James Gunn was probably super busy and had to write another movie. He was writing a cartoon show. He was just busy, and also too, they have to be more strategic about when they want to release this, just because it is tied in other stuff now. Yeah, it's not too surprising. Hopefully, when it comes out, it'll be good and everything will make sense, and things will be good.
All right, Anthony, you've just joined in. Welcome.
Anthony's here. I'm going. No, I'm just going to get tea. I'll be right back. Okay. Be good, Anthony. Claudia's in charge.
I'm in charge, so no swearing. I'm going to tell you that because we're making a clip out for this. What are your thoughts on the John Cena comments a couple of days ago when it came down to Peacemaker season 2, and notably impaling, how James and Peter taking over DC at Warner Brothers?
He is right. They have. If they want to get the show right, they have to get it right, not rush it to an extent. So, it took a long time. Last season, Peacemaker, what was 2 years ago? So, it's been a long time, and obviously, it's a new DC post. Flashpoint, whatever the Flash did to reset the universe at this point.
Yeah.
With the same heroes, couple of the same heroes there, or different characters having different roles and actors and stuff. So I didn't like the first 4 episodes, like the first 4 episodes of Peacemaker, and then I enjoyed the other 4 episodes left. So the show was good. I do want to see what they're gonna explain in the second season of Peacemaker, stuff like that. Because I mean, I know James already said that his brother's still dead, and stuff like that, or something like that. So we'll see how they explain this, how
A
Peacemaker
lot of
stuff like
things.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was the one DCU news that we had, but there's another DCU news that happened today, which was this. James Gunn tweeted out at New York Comic Con. Well, James Gunn tweeted out saying 10/19 at New York Comic Con. Join me, Frank Grillo, David Harbour, Zoe Chow, Sean Gunn, Dean Laurie, and Steve Age as for Creature Commandos panel, and we'll fill you in on all the details of our monster army and the seeds of the DCU. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Of his tweet?
I mean, it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing to start the promotion for Creature Commandos at New York Comic Con. It's going to be a pretty massive event. Always, it's pretty much, they always have massive panels there. I'm sure that's probably when we're going to get another trailer, probably next month during that panel, I'm guessing. But yeah, no, it's a good thing to start the marketing. I imagine it's mostly going to focus on Creature Commandos. Maybe they can sneak in another announcement or two for some other DCU stuff. But either way, like I said, I think it's just a good thing to start promoting this stuff and getting it out there, especially on a bigger stage. So,
okay, Axel, if you're there, what are your
He
thoughts?
said we're back.
Oh, okay. Axel says we'll be right back. Okay, what do you think, Anthony? Then we'll go. around.
This is very good for DC. They haven't been at New York Comic Con in a long time. It's like been a long time. So the TV size as well. So stuff. I don't remember live action, but that's good for them to James being there, answer questions with the audience, show a clip of the show, maybe show the first 2 episodes for the people that is intended. I New York Comic Con next month. So that's dope. I wonder what details that he's probably gonna. I mean, the details that he's gonna say about the DCU. Maybe we have the Green Lantern cast by then. So well, I mean, by then we'll see. So it's good to see that DC's back at New York Comic Con. I haven't been there in a long time. Outside of the comics. So yeah.
Okay. Axel, what are your thoughts on James Gunn's tweet?
Let me see. So he's going to
New York Comic Con.
I guess I don't really have an opinion on it. I just think that's like okay, cool.
RJ, you've already said your thoughts, right? So
yeah. I mean, all I really can add to it is that I think the animation looks really nice. I like the character designs that we're seeing so far. I think my biggest thing, though, is that I would like for them to dive more into the actual story. I would like to know more about what it is the show is actually about. We got a general idea of they're on some kind of mission and there's like a princess involved in a foreign country. But I'd like to know more about what we're doing with this show. Like, how does it kind of connect into things? How does it kind of tie in? Who are these characters? Kind of get a better idea of some stuff going on.
yeah. CJH.
Oh, I'm happy for DC fans for getting a new show, but Creature Commandos doesn't really interest me. So
What?
I've
The
never actually
Amazing
heard of them. I've never heard of them. So
Yeah, I remember there was like this like a DC Nation short like back in 2014.
I think you're gonna love it, CJH. You're the
maybe,
man that showed
but
me Amazing Bulk.
I don't even know who the Creature Commandos are. Anyway, but yeah.
Well,
And honestly,
that's what
it just feels like
the
another
first
version of
episode's for.
the Suicide Squad.
I
Well,
also
that
have the-
too. It feels like we've seen this before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Guardians of
like
the
Stars and
Galaxy.
Stripes.
a
feels
ragtag team, like
Yeah. You know.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, and I like I said, I think it's a valid, criticism or concern to have. That's why I feel like when they present this show next month at New York Comic Con, they should try and talk about what makes it unique and kind of what exactly sets it apart, from
And,
the other stuff.
Can I just say
'Cause
something? If I was to, oh yeah,
Oh,
go on.
sorry.
Oh yeah, okay. Can I just, if I was asked to do like an animated TV series, like just 8 episodes. I don't know if this is 8 episodes, probably will be. But like, if I was asked to do just a random thing, I'd choose like something like different that we haven't. Like, yeah, sure, you could say, oh yeah, we haven't really seen this type of DC in like in a while. But I'm like, yeah, but it's like very similar to like the Suicide Squad and stuff like that. And I'd choose like something like, I was thinking about this yesterday. Like, I choose. Has anyone ever heard of Amethyst? Like,
No.
Princess Gem World.
Amethyst?
Amethyst. Yeah,
Is that-
something like that.
No, I haven't.
Okay, because like they made like a DC shorts like 10 or so years ago. It was really cool. It's like very anime-esque.
This
I don't know.
animation looks great to me.
This also feels very Doom Patrol. I don't
Yeah,
know if you
it's
ever
similar.
And it also
Doom Patrol.
reminds me of. Has anyone ever heard of the Amazing Screw-On Head?
No, not really.
There
I've
was like
heard
a
of.
pilot. There was only a pilot like from like 2006 or something. It was like created by the same guy who did Hellboy and stuff, and like it was really cool.
Okay. Okay. Max, your thoughts on this?
I'm very excited. This is one of the projects I'm more excited about this than David Cornsworth's Superman. I mean, I'm excited about the
really?
overall movie, but another
Okay.
version of like this is exciting. It's Frankenstein. It's got the GI.
What do you think about them going to New York Comic Con next month?
Yeah, and then talking about
I
seeding
had the
DCU.
famous speculation that James Gunn was going to do something at Comic Con, but I was
Well, he's doing stuff at Comic Con,
Yeah.
not San Diego Comic Con.
yeah. So I do feel like he's going to bring it to New York Comic Con, make it a thing at New York.
He said he's going to actually be there this time. So
I have a
Yeah, the
funny feeling. Like I'm gonna put this out there. I think I have a funny feeling he might do like a small little teaser just for the crowd there for Superman. I think.
Well, let's hope it's not just the logo, because I like the
yeah.
logo too. But that was all that was.
If there is going to be some kind of, something
The last
going on
time
with, like,
there was
a
that
seed.
much hype over a logo was the Amico.
Yeah,
Oh,
I could
God.
see them announcing like a casting announcement. Maybe this is where they'll officially announce the Lanterns cast or something, or maybe they do bring a Superman little sizzle reel or something there. I think it's going to be more than just Creature Commandos, but I don't think it's going to be a lot. It'll probably be something at the very end of the panel where it's like a small little nugget of information just to get people talking.
Yeah, because he says, and the seeds at the DCU, because that's what he says.
Yeah.
In the quotations,
Or it could mean
Not
talk
to
about how the
interrupt,
show
but
ties in.
I was trying to check out my channel on YouTube, and I got a notification for his other channel. It says Blade reboot cancellation. Was there something that happened with Blade,
No.
or are they just speculating?
Nothing's been officially said so far.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just speculation.
Okay.
And anyway, but I think, like I said, I think the DCU right now, if they're going to New York Comic Con, I think they're going to talk about. Then they're not only going to talk about the stuff that they're coming up. I think what they might show is obviously maybe a little snippet of Superman. Maybe they'll have like a Superman composer already, like an OST already, sizzle reel already set up for the fans. I think that'd be pretty cool because we haven't heard the score yet for Superman. So I think, and if it's coming out in July, I think it'd be ideal for fans to have some sort of like idea of what the Superman theme could be. But that's just
maybe it depends. They got their
probably just gonna be the
planned
classic
out.
John Williams theme.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you can do that.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be something unique,
Or at least a remix of it.
No, bro, let the past die. Like, bro, Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
I love the theme song. Like,
Yeah, it's a great
just
theme song.
let it die, please.
okay, so
Make your own version of the theme song.
All right, Anthony. Okay. We get it.
we get it, yeah. So okay, so our next topic is about Superman and Lois. Yes. Superman and Lois stars preview epic and emotional final season. So they talk in this article. It goes about everyone is going to be crying in the final episode of the series. Elizabeth Tulik warns, "I did." She goes in the article. It goes, that would have been a hell of a way to leave the series. Superman star Tyler Hoechlin laughs about season 3 finale, leaving fans with the image of Superman and Doomsday flying at full speed towards their death match. We cannot possibly go out with that one scene of Doomsday and Superman about to crash, and then goes to black. Star Elizabeth Tulik tells Entertainment Weekly that would be awful for fans and for us to not have any closure. Thankfully, Superman and Lois pulling off an epic save that would make the Man of Steel himself proud. The CW drama about the Clark Kent, Lois Lane, and their family returns this fall for a shortened fourth and final season. Not that not only picks up immediately after the cliffhanger, but also ultimately accomplishes what by the end of the 10 episodes, what the season finale did not closure. We tested the fate there. The way we ended season 3, so we're really relieved that it would all worked out. And then obviously it goes into details with the producers of why they closing down the series. So it says here also, it says that the 2-hour season premiere continues Superman Galaxy expanding with fight with Doomsday. There'll be plenty to watch in the premiere that Tyler Hoechlin teases. But fans already know this is a tragic story heading in July. It was confirmed the show delivering its own version of the iconic Death of Superman comic book arc from 1992 to 1993 by revealing Clark's ultimate dies in the battle. It's epic, Tulik said, and throws Lois once again into the situation where she's heroine and has to keep her family together. It's obvious, extreme, shocking, traumatizing with the grief, but also how much time you have grieving when you have Lex Luthor still coming after you, and when Doomsday is still around, not much. She still needs to step up and be the strong one for her family, and which she does. What does this mean for the man behind Superman? They say that I would say that there's part of my day where I wish they were less active than others, if just giving anything away. Hoechlin jokes, I may have snoozed through the rehearsals or blocked at one point, but I'm definitely still part of the show. Obviously, I was swimming for many months this year, but I don't know if I want to give anything away necessarily with capacity. And then follow-up questions, they talk about Kryptonite. And Sam Lane obviously is going to be in it. But yeah, what do you guys think?
Well, I saw part of season 1 and I liked what I saw. I just never continued with it. I'm very happy it's getting to where it's at. I saw some clips of this current season or last season of Doomsday that I didn't like, but other than that, I enjoyed the show. It's definitely something I want to get back into. I'll be happy if they do have what the article is saying, like an epic conclusion, epic season and series ender. I really like when shows get an ending. That's one of my biggest pet peeves in Hollywood is stories don't end. They just, when it stops being extremely profitable, Hollywood just drops it. I would never do that to a project because you cut off any future revenue, where you could have like an evergreen product if there's an ending. So I'm hoping that the audience and the fans like this ending for Superman and Lois. I do think it still has something to do with Superman coming out the movie.
Oh, definitely.
So, but I'm happy they're going to get a conclusion that just wasn't canceled. That's the best you could hope for.
What do you think, Axel?
Yep.
What do you think
about this? I think it's pretty sweet that they're actually getting an ending and it wasn't cut off short like other shows are. And this show was actually pretty popular. I have not seen the show. I really should see the show.
You draw too much. You haven't seen much.
What's that?
You're drawing too much. You haven't seen much.
Yeah, I know. I know. But yeah, I like. From what I hear, it's a popular show, and yeah, Yeah, it's actually good. I've always liked Tyler Hoechlin's Superman. Like, even when he was on Supergirl and like Crisis, like I thought he was pretty good for the role. So, and like, I really should watch his show sometime. And yeah, so they have 3 or 4 seasons, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, they have like
Four.
they've got 4 seasons. This is the final season.
Okay. Yeah, that's sweet.
Okay, what do you think about the CJH?
Did they? Oh, I never finished it, but did they ever address that Supergirl exists?
No.
Hmm.
No, there was a
That's kinda
picture. There was
disappointing.
a picture of her that was deleted in the first season. That was next to Lois' desk, but that was deleted. I don't know why they deleted it, but
Tyler Hoechlin started on Supergirl series, right?
yeah, he
But
he
it's
did.
not
started
that
on
same
he,
Superman.
s- he started on Supergirl, then he made his way over to
Flash.
Flash,
Yeah, and then he got his own show in 2019.
yeah.
Yes, and then after that, then they disconnected the show from the Arrowverse. So
They disconnected the show from Arrowverse from the very beginning. So
yeah, from the beginning. And
I
stuff.
liked what they did with the Lex Luthor. That's about it.
Oh yeah,
So,
they did. I mean, personally, it's great that they're getting a final season. I mean, even yesterday I saw they were supposed to go for 7 seasons, but you know,
So,
yeah, for the wrap up for everything. But it's good that they're getting a final season. Unlike other like networks that don't tell their shows that hey, you're getting canceled, you're not gonna get another opportunity to finish the storyline. So this is good. Can't wait what they got. We should be getting another trailer soon. So it's coming out next. It's coming out next month. So 2-hour premiere. That's good. I like 2 hour. I've definitely seen that.
yeah, for me personally, I'm actually going to be watching and reacting to the show. So I'm definitely interested in this. And I believe when it comes down to Superman and Lois, I think because it's a very iconic storyline they're tackling, which is the death of Superman. So they already got a Superboy, so they can really do a Superboy. They have got a Steel already, so they've already got 2 out of the 3 there. My question is, of course, is what's going to happen to Hank Henshaw?
it wasn't Hank Henshaw, like didn't Martian Manhunter become Hank Henshaw in
the Supergirl? Yes, yeah, in
But
Supergirl
that's
it was,
canon.
but in this it's a different thing. Who you going to play as Hank Henshaw? That's going to be the biggest plot twist there. So I think they're going to take some elements from the Death and Return of Superman and bring it into this, and they're going to put their own take on it. Obviously, considering it's going to be a 10-episode series, I think they're going to break it up. I think that what they're going to do is have like maybe 4 episodes, one part, and then the other half is like maybe a second part of 2025. They may do something with Superman and Lois, considering the fact that like they tend to have like a mid-season break. Like, what do you guys think about that? Like, do you think they'll do like a breakup as well, like in between seasons?
Possibly. Like, wait, how many episodes are there in the season?
Yeah. I think they will. I think they'll probably release the first 4 episodes, and then the other 4 episodes and at the beginning of November or December, around there. Because around there. So yeah.
Okay.
Because they're doing a 2-hour premiere, and then they would do another episode 3 next week after, then episode 4 next week after that. So yeah, they'll probably have a small break.
Hopefully, it's not as long as Invincible.
Oh my god!
Holy shit, that break went on for too long.
Man, dumb decision by Amazon.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I think we'll switch gears. I think we talked a lot about Superman and Lois. Okay, so our next topic is actually to do with what do you guys want to talk about? Marvel? Do you want to continue to talk about DC, the aspect of DC, or do you want to? Because there is another
Whatever
DC
you got
topic.
ready.
I have got stuff to talk about Spider-Man 4, which is coming from Jeff Snyder, right? I don't know if you guys covered it yet.
No, I didn't hear this yet. This is cool.
Okay,
I
so
love scoops. Let's get the speculation going. He still
Okay.
kind of looks like a douche, though.
What's
Let's
already
be
been
real.
confirmed
Looks
by
like-
Hollywood?
I don't hate him, but look at him.
He looks
Look
like
at
the
him, and he's
Vulture.
not
Well, this already been
wrong.
confirmed by Hollywood Reporter. Yeah.
Like a
but,
realtor.
So, according to Jeff Snyder, it's saying Spider-Man 4 finds its director, but Sony may move Spider-Verse to 2027, which was turned out to be false, right?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, the Lord Miller.
Yeah, what a-
So,
That was a funny
according to
day
the-
the other day.
according to this,
So no Spider-Verse 3?
No, it's coming out in 2027.
So the person, Shang-Chi's filmmaker Destin Daniel Craig Threaten will direct a Tom Holland and Zendaya
of
film.
course.
whoa, really?
So no Shang-Chi
No.
2.
No, he's still attached to do that. He's doing that
Wow,
after the movie.
that is big news, Claudia. Like,
Yeah.
I really like rewatching Shang-Chi. It's one of the only Marvel movies that's entirely in IMAX. It looks beautiful. The action's great. The choreography, one of the best Marvel debut character movies, standalone movies. He was on board to be directing the King movie, the Avengers King. That's awesome, Axel.
Yeah,
Awesome,
just
Axel.
blow this up.
He wants us to blow it up. Hold on.
Okay, you want me to
You are
blow it up,
interrupting the topic, but cool.
I'm sorry. I'm just like,
No,
Hold on.
that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
yeah.
Now you're gonna make me forget what I was saying with your amazing art, Axel.
Oh, sorry.
Why
bad.
why is Superman with Robin?
Oh,
Whoops.
because he just saved him and Batman.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what was I saying? God
Uh,
damn it.
You were
sorry.
talking about the fact that Jeff's Spider-Man 4 director.
Oh, he was gonna direct King, the Avengers,
Yeah.
King Dynasty. There were, great things coming from him. Of course, the only conflict I have is I want to see anything that he does based on the strength of Shang-Chi. I haven't looked at his back catalog. I haven't looked at his IMDb, but I really want Shang-Chi too. It's like, this is a great choice for the director for the next Spider-Man. I think the special effects and the action is going to be great. I think the story is going to be great. Hopefully, also he gets to direct Daredevil in this Spider-Man, and it's against Kingpin. Hopefully that
Well,
story comes together.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
Because then he's going to do some great choreography with Daredevil. We've already seen it with Shang-Chi. The only thing is I'm like, I don't know which one I want more, Spider-Man 4 or Shang-Chi 2. I kind of want Shang-Chi 2 more, unless it's Spider-Man, Daredevil versus Kingpin and more street level and great action. And if they go street level with, the reason I'm thinking they picked him, if they go street level with Spider-Man and Daredevil, this makes me think that they are going to do that storyline based on the director, honestly. I think he'd be a perfect director for that version of Spider-Man, the one that hangs out with Daredevil and street level stuff, instead of like going in the space and helping take out Thanos.
I thought Sony wanted to do the multiverse again. That's what the
whichever
rumor was, that Sony was fighting for the multiverse coming back.
Yeah,
it did so well last movie.
Here's what I think. When it comes down to the Spider-Man 4 director, I think it's good that they've got a director now. They've locked it in. But here's what I would do. I'll put it in between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. That way, you can build up the hype for
it has the July release date. Yeah, July around there.
It makes sense to put it in between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, in my opinion, because you could build up the hype for the black suit. You could build up the hype for the multiverse story as well if they continue on to doing another multiverse film. Even though people want a film that is it's set in New York, right? They haven't done that in a long time, Just saying.
Okay.
Which they need to do. I know everyone else has had their opinions. RJ had to leave, so we want to say, RJ, thanks for hopping in. We appreciate you coming on the
No,
show.
RJ, you're a quitter. Don't come back here no more. No, I'm just kidding.
We appreciate
Did Anthony say
on.
what he thinks about it? I don't remember.
Anthony, did you say anything?
No, I say I think yeah, he's a good director for next Spider-Man. I like him Shang-Chi's the other work he done as well before Marvel. But yeah, it's good get. I know this might start production next year to start production, and then yeah, both more damn the Batman 2 and Spider-Man dropping the same year in 2026. So
CG, did you
Talk
see
about
Sean?
a third Batman.
that's gonna be a good combination for comic book fans. Spider-Man and Batman the same year.
CG,
Has not happened, so that's
did
gonna
you
be good.
see Shang-Chi, and did you
Yeah.
like it if you did it?
I liked it. I watched the IMAX version, not the theatrical,
Hey, that's dope. Hey, the
because
IMAX
Disney
version is dope.
has the IMAX version.
Yeah, the IMAX one, yeah, that's dope as well. Yeah, the Beyond the Spider-Verse, I'm not surprised. It's coming out 2027.
It's
I
got
hate.
that got
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
debunked.
yeah, that
That
got
got
debunked.
debunked.
Yeah.
Yes,
The
but
the Sony scrapped everything. Yeah, but I do think the movie's coming out in 2027. Like people, I know when we saw the Cross the Spider-Verse, everybody hates cliffhangers. I didn't like the cliffhanger as well. I was like, damn, bro, because we know you had to wait a long time for that.
Yeah, I don't
I hate
I just hate
cliffhangers.
how
I
they.
really do. Go ahead.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I just
that
really
much.
hate how like they build up. Oh my god, who's this new Prowler? It's so mysterious. Yeah, we know it's Miles. Like,
Yeah, Miles. I
Mhm.
was like, oh, okay, I'm okay. So like, if he didn't become Spider-Man, he would become his uncle. Okay, that makes sense. So okay, we'll see where it goes.
we'll see where it goes. But
Yeah.
I do have another thing that leads us into into um into that, which is the fact that also more Spidey stuff is the Venom trailer dropped today.
Ugh,
oh yeah, that's right.
What do you guys thought about the
Yeah,
Venom trailer?
the last one took me out of it. I don't know. I didn't
I
know
saw
it
it.
dropped, and I'm not like
It was just. Yeah, I saw the trailer. It was fine.
Oh,
It was like the same.
I
Which
didn't
trailer?
watch.
The Venom trailer.
Mhm.
It was okay. I'm not gonna see. Okay, the tease. No, sure. You should have teased him way back in the first movie instead of wasting 2 extra movies and just waiting to the end just to tease no and stuff like that. The guy who created the
Venom.
symbiotes and stuff like that. So like, okay, you should have done that in the first movie. You could tease the character in the first movie, but
But here's the kick.
Sony always has to be late for something.
But here's the kick, Anthony. Norman Reedus is actually going to be
No,
playing Norm.
that's a I don't
That's a rumor.
playing who?
that's a
I
rumor.
guess he won't be
No.
Ghost Rider.
No,
That's a rumor, but I don't believe it. I don't
They
see
put
him.
Norman Reedus in this junk, and now he
Yeah,
can't be in
I don't believe it.
Marvel.
I don't
Well,
believe it.
I mean, we got that guy from Doctor Strange in it, so I mean, you can't. I mean,
Sony, yeah,
Yeah.
Sony. I mean, yeah, that guy's playing an agent, I guess.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that could be a variant too. Who
No,
knows?
he's playing an agent.
I doubt it's gonna be a
In the
variant.
yeah. There's already confirmed that he's playing an agent. But no, I mean, no, I don't think he's playing. No, I think it's probably gonna be like a
But
older actor that we've not heard of yet.
I haven't watched the trailer only because I feel like Sony probably spoiled the ending of the movie in the trailer,
Mm.
so I just been avoiding all Sony trailers.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Okay, what do you think, Axel?
I thought it was cool. Like, it was like the same quality as the first one. I was a bit disappointed that I mean, it's a nitpick. I was a bit disappointed that he steals someone's tuxedo instead of like the Venom like shape shifting his tuxedo to. Yeah, very much just
Okay.
that. It's a little nitpick.
Max?
Overall, I was like thinking, yeah.
I don't want to be negative towards the movie. I know people like it, but I'm just not interested. And I like Venom as a character. Okay, hey Daryl, both in both Marvel movies and non-connect. I know, but it's less likely if
Do you think we'll get the Spider-Man 3 version of Venom? Not like Topher Grace is obviously that character. That Eddie Brock is dead.
I don't think
Like,
he was
do
that
you
bad.
think that symbiote might return?
The
in
symbiote.
some
think we
I
might
sort
mean,
of?
see
if it makes sense that
Because I don't
that
think that symbiote
escaped.
died. There's still parts of it around.
Okay,
Around.
Well, I mean, there was that remainder symbiote that Dr. Connors has.
Yeah,
that is
that's
true. He
what I
does
mean.
have that. But I mean, if that symbiote was hiding from Null, then I could see him possibly showing up. Why not? I mean, you could just say that the symbiote was afraid of Null because he was the creator and stuff like that because he could kill them easily if he really wanted to. If they disobey them, I mean, they pretty much did that. They didn't let
It's a
him.
hive mind anyway, right?
Yeah, it's like a high mind real. Like you disobey your creator, and now they're gonna pay for it. So I could.
And that seemed to be
sometimes I
the
could see that. Yeah, I could see him
that seemed to
showing
be the only like violent Venom.
up. No, he's like
The
he's
Topher
pretty
Grace
much,
one was no, I mean the Topher Grace
Sometimes,
one
yeah.
seemed to be more Carnage like than Venom.
Well, I mean, he
Oh, yeah,
was. I mean, he is a
I
villain.
can see that.
I mean, he
can see
was,
that.
even
So-
though Sam Raimi hated that. Hated.
So I have two more topics. Then we're gonna get to Axel because we
Yep.
want to want to talk about Axel because this is about MME International. So let me get the thing. I know Max has got a topic as well, which we'll do towards the end. So okay, so first up
Yeah, it's
is
not something I want to talk about, but
okay. So we'll get that towards the end, Max. Trust me, we will. Don't worry, we will. Okay, so first up is the Batman. Okay, the Batman.
Here's the blueprint.
No, it says the Penguin series ends a week before the Batman Part 2. The Penguin story plays out just over the next weeks that takes you towards the end of the year. We don't play Christmas or New Year's, but we're getting there. Thoughts?
I love.
Wait. Say that again. They're not doing Christmas?
Yeah, we don't play Christmas or New Year's, but we're getting there.
Yeah, I would love if they did a movie during Christmas. We haven't seen one since Batman Returns.
that would be cool.
And I love the way that Tim Burton did that movie.
Especially
Christmas,
since at the end of the Batman, there's like water everywhere.
yeah,
Yeah.
What, Mr. Freeze, do you think?
That would be the perfect play up for
I don't know
Mr.
how
Freeze.
you could do Mr. Freeze grounded. That I mean, I know.
Well,
I
just do what they did in Gotham, the Gotham TV show.
What happened with a suit?
Okay. Let's get hear from Axel because we haven't heard from him about the Batman.
I think the Batman 2 is cancelled. No, I'm kidding.
God.
Just
I'm
announced they wanted to
I'm
work.
not really interested in the
Batman
Penguin
3.
show. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest, but like, also just, yeah. It's cool that, like, yeah, maybe it would be cool if we got to see Mr. Freeze or something in the sequel. I don't know. I know Matt Reeves said that, like, oh, we're not gonna have fantastical shit, but I'm like, I'm sure there's another way you can do Mr. Freeze.
I mean,
Yeah, there is
Clayface.
other ways you could do Mr. Freeze, but I think what they're gonna do with the Batman is go down the Court of Owls line. I think that's what their aim is for the next movie, and I think that's going to set up like the Riddler thing for the first movie. If you think about it, if like the Court of Owls were behind the Riddler and Thomas and Martha Wayne, because considering Thomas and Martha Wayne were a shady people in the Batman universe, they weren't like, they're not the usual Thomas and Martha Wayne. These people were like crime bosses. They had influences from Carmine Falcone and the Maronis and all of that. So, I have a funny feeling this is going to take huge inspirations from the Telltale Batman games as well.
Wasn't he also hinting at Clayface too?
And also Hush, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hush makes sense. I think Hush probably be the villain.
I mean, but you'd also be doing
because Hush has a relationship with Bruce and stuff like that. So,
I feel like Mr. Freeze would make the most sense considering they've been like they when's the last time we saw Riddler besides the Gotham show? We saw Jim Carrey, right?
Mhm.
And the last time we saw Mr. Freeze besides the Gotham show was Arnold. So it would be good redemption to get a really good Mr. Freeze.
They're not going
Right?
to do Mr. Freeze. I don't think they're going to do Mr. Freeze.
No, I
I
don't
think
think Mr. Yeah, I don't know how you could do Mr. Freeze grounded. That's a doo-doo VHS type.
It's
It
just-
actually,
Couldn't-
I'm still rooting for Brian to feel better, but I rewatched it and I was like, oof, it's worse than I remember.
Yeah.
Except
Max,
for, you know what the best part of this, make me bigger.
Oh, God damn
Hold
it.
on, I'll make
Okay.
myself bigger.
Mhm.
The best part of this movie is
Mhm.
actually George Clooney.
As Bruce Wayne, right? He was really
Yeah.
good at Bruce.
The movie wasn't that great, but
Oh,
Bruce,
Donald.
he did a good
you know what?
If there was a better movie, we could have had George Clooney for a little bit.
Yeah.
No,
He was a good Batman
Max,
and Bruce.
this
No,
was-
he was good.
Wait,
The scenes
I
between
gotta say
him and Alfred is
Anthony,
great.
I think I gotta say something. Here's the thing, right, Max? WB and the toy collectors were interfering, so that's why Batman and Robin failed.
Oh yeah, I know that. I know that.
I kind of enjoy Batman and Robin.
I don't think it actually failed though, didn't it? Like
There's a long
numbers-wise.
history of Warner Brothers and
Killed the
people
franchise
liking
for
the
because they were
content,
even
but
talking.
not selling enough merch. To
They were
children.
even talking about doing a
Merchandising.
sequel, and then they didn't because they wanted to go back to Sirius or something.
But
But
anyway,
there
Max,
was talks to do a sequel.
but
Batman
Max,
and Robin was a significant less money than Batman Forever. I think that's
Yes,
why.
it did.
Anyway, Max, what do you think of the Batman universe and the Penguin series taking a week? You know, what's it called in the tweet? What it says, which is it ends a week before the Batman Part 2 for the Penguin series, and the fact
That's
that it's they're not going to play Christmas or New Year's.
I hope
but to
it's
get-
significant to the Batman too. Like sometimes all these streaming shows, it's gonna impact the movie. Hopefully it does.
Okay. All right. Next up is Constantine 2. And this is coming from comicbook.com. Okay, so it says here Constantine 2 producer confirms he has a script and he's too scared to read. Exclusive.
He has
So
a
this-
script he's scared to read.
Yeah.
What is he?
The-
H.P. Lovecraft? Oh god.
So it says here by Timothy Adams, the script for Constantine 2 has one of its producers too scared to actually read it. The sequel of 2005 called Classic starring Keanu Reeves as the actual supernatural exorcist John Constantine has been in various stages of development over years. Several stars from the original Constantine like Rachel Weisz, Tilda Swinton, and the director Franz Loris have addressed the returning the sequel, and producer Lorenzo D. I can't pronounce the surname, has provided updates when he can, while fans wait to see Constantine 2 fall on DC Studios' priority list. So the producer gave some details on the cryptic scene.
I
Cryptic
forgot he's
script.
the producer of the Transformer franchise now. Oh my god.
So he says comicbook.com spoke to the producer ahead of its release of Transformers 1 and reminded him our conversation at San Diego Comic-Con where he revealed Constantine 2's script was being written. When asked he had the chance to read the script, he revealed that the fear has kept him from opening it up. You know, it's in my inbox right now, funnily enough. I'm too scared to read it though. He said, I want it to be good so bad I'll probably read it in the next few days when I get on an airplane. Seeing how Constantine 2 is just in the script stage, it's unknown if it's one of the many projects to launch next year under James Gunn's DCU. The theatrical franchise will relaunch next year with its first release, Superman, starring David Cornswell as the Man of Steel. Of course, not every DC movie will set in the superhero universe. Recent example, Joker 2, The Batman Part 2, telling their own stories, not tied to any existing continuity. Constantine 2 would most likely fall in this category. I don't know. I'm not intrigued. I can't say that word. Involved in it as others. I'm not sure what state we are at right now. Producer said in 2023. as when this thing stands with Constantine 2.
So they got a script now. He will read in the next few days. That's good. We'll
Well,
see if it happens. I mean,
anything with Keanu, any IP you have with Keanu, you take a second look at.
you take a second because he's gonna make you at least $400 million easily.
And this
$500
character,
million, yeah.
this character, when Constantine 1 was released, the character now, it's a better environment for this character
Yeah,
now.
The show was good.
Comic book movies and series have advanced where the general public seems to be more rewarding to different takes on characters, a little more darker. So I think this is a good IP for current day. I think it'll do even better now, especially if he comes back after all these successes with John Wick and all these other projects and Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yes, definitely. Axel, what are your thoughts on Constantine 2 script being done?
I don't know if it's actually gonna happen.
You don't know if it's actually going to happen. Okay.
I'm not saying I don't want it to not happen, but like, don't see it really happening. Like, because if we're just getting to see one universe, I don't really see it happening. To be honest.
Okay. I think that's an interesting take. Axel, not Axel, Anthony, what do you want to say?
Yeah, me personally, I don't know if it will happen or not, but if it does, I will see it. But at the same time, do they really want to do a sequel? Because they have the Swamp Thing movie with James Mangold, and you could introduce other Justice League Dark members through there. So, do they really want to do that? You know, and they could have their own version of Constantine there. So, you know, that's another thing as well. But if it happens, I see it. I love Keanu to death. So yeah.
Okay. CJH?
I think all these Elseworlds projects are just DC Warner Brothers' way of having backup plans in case the James Gunn stuff doesn't pan out. Because why else would you have like a J.J. Abrams Superman movie in the works as well?
But that hasn't been lifted up in a long time, CJH. You got to remember
Well,
that.
I just saw recently that they're still talking about it, apparently. So,
who knows on that frontier, Max?
but that would be the same situation with Constantine 2, I guess. So it's just in the back burner.
Yeah, but Keanu's a much bigger star than J.J. Abrams. Let's put it like that, right?
JJ was big. That's why he got Star Wars.
No, but Keanu's a much bigger star now than J.J. Abrams is right now. If you think about it, in the world of Hollywood, whether you're director
because
or
people
star,
don't really like JJ anymore. But yeah.
Max, what are your
To
thoughts?
be fair, like he's doing a new movie now. So we'll see
Max, what are your thoughts on Constantine 2 script being done?
I think this is definitely going to happen. This movie does the first script. I don't know if they're saying this is the first script or not. Does the first script usually go the one that filmed? Probably not. I think also the producer saying I'm scared to read it. He wants the first script to be good so they could just get this rolling while there's some traction behind it. So I definitely think this movie is going to happen. I think this would have been more likely than a new Crow coming out.
Oh my God,
that Crow came out. So
sorry for this.
But is the first script going to be the one that's filmed? I don't think so. So
Okay.
Saying I got a script, I didn't read it yet, I'm scared. There's nothing there that says this is going to move faster. I would have preferred him say I read the script already and it's really good. That's what I would have preferred to hear. Not that I haven't read the script yet. I honestly, I consistently argue that rumors, speculation, and small updates help the movie industry altogether, but not even reading the script yet. I don't know if he should have put that out there.
Yeah,
I don't read it first.
He should have read it first. Yeah. So that is most of the topics that we have from me. But Max has a topic, which is about.
I don't want to. Bruce, this is Bruce's fault. # blame Bruce. All you Sony ponies here. My lone Xbot is CJH, and I think blow CJH up a little bit. I
I'm
think
thinking about moving to
I know
Steam
that's
Deck.
what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. I think he might be a future trader to the Xbox cause.
Steam Deck.
Steam Deck.
Yeah, what did you think? What were you gonna say?
I think you would trade in your Xbox fandom easily, CJH, and that's
For
what
PlayStation?
yeah, like if someone's gonna like.
But
Well, I used to be.
If someone said, "Here's my PlayStation 5," would you just trade me an even trade? Would you trade for it?
Yeah. Well, I used to be.
Wait.
Well, here's there's two parts to that. One, I used to be a PlayStation player, and I switched to Xbox. But I had too many games on my Xbox to like give up, right? So I'd probably keep it. But I am thinking about like Steam Deck because there's more like PlayStation games go on Steam anyway.
Not
Right.
one of them.
And
Not
I'm
one of them.
I'm not that good with the keyboard and mouse, so
Well,
I'd
let me-
rather have
Let
the
me
Steam
let me
Deck.
read the actual what it's saying. Breaking: Microsoft is laying off 650 employees from its gaming division today. Xbox chief Phil Spencer sent an internal memo to employees this morning to announce layoffs. Details below. What are you saying?
What do you say?
What do you mean it's disgusting? This is
600,
what
really,
Disney. This is
That's
what
a
all
lot,
these
bro.
big companies
They're just
do.
replacing them with AI.
This is what all these big
That is true.
companies
They probably
do
really are.
when they buy all the IP. When they buy a massive amount of IP, they
But
tighten.
Max,
Yes.
but Max, this isn't the first time in the
Oh
gaming-
no, and it's not the last, and it's not
It's
the
not
last
the
time
last.
for Sony either. Although these are more significant.
No, I'm not talking.
And does this mean that Microsoft and Xbox are dying? No.
Bruce says, Kingdom of Nerds, welcome. Says Steam Deck doesn't play 30% of Steam games, so I'm so annoyed about that.
Yeah, that's they need a Steam Deck too. They should take notes from Sony
That has huge
and just call it Steam
potential.
Deck 2 and make it more compatibility.
So I was going to bring this up, Max, right? Like, for example, Warner Brothers laid off nearly a half of their gaming division in Rocksteady recently, right? That was a big deal for the gaming biz because of Suicide Squad failing, right? And the fact that Xbox is also doing a similar thing where they're laying off people. Now it's saying the business in the gaming world is changing drastically, which makes me think, are they going to bring artificial intelligence into this, or they're going to go down a different route?
They already brought in
I have another take on this.
Go on.
To kind of, it's there's a rumor a while ago that one of these companies fired a bunch of like the activists type people.
I don't think it has anything to do with activists.
I don't think it's to do with activists.
Like all the people that
the woke
are kind
employees.
of almost damaging the gaming brands.
You mean the woke employees, CJ?
I don't want to say that term, but
that's what you meant.
Yeah,
that's what you meant. That's what you meant.
That's what I meant.
Woke or non-woke does not make any difference. It makes money is what.
Well,
makes
either side, like either or.
Bruce
both.
says Microsoft will just be a game developer. Hardware done.
You wait. Then
He's not wrong.
This is my speculation with Microsoft. There's been rumors that they're working on another handheld, a Steam Deck competitor, that may have exactly what Bruce is asking for. 30%. What if Microsoft introduces a competitor and then they do allow Steam, or they partner Steam, or they buy Valve and Steam?
They're probably gonna.
That would be a freaking game changer.
Yeah, because then they can put their Game Pass.
But here's my speculation: they're letting Sony go out with the Pro first.
Yeah,
they are letting Nintendo announce the Switch 2 or whatever they're going to announce. They are working on something, and they're going to wait till they are about to release those and then announce what they're doing with Xbox, because then it'll seem fresher. And if you notice, even when the Pro came out, there is an upgraded Series X. It's just an extra it's now 2 terabyte instead of 1 and a special Keller. So they're not really focused on that. They're focused on what's next.
Okay.
They're not going to do. It would be dumb to say, for instance, when Sony is beating them like 2-1 on console sales right now, and Nintendo, what good would it do to have a Series X Pro to compete against the PlayStation 5 Pro? You're still going to lose. But if you have a Series 5 Pro, I'm sorry, it's Sony PlayStation 5 Pro against something named that's not just the X or X1 or X2 or Series X Pro, and it's actually the branding is significant to announce a new Xbox and not just the Pro of their last gen,
This is no
then
different.
they have a chance to regain some ground along with all these IPs that they have with Call of Duty.
But here's the thing, Max, right? As Christopher says, Digital Foundry says that the GPU is equivalent to a 4070, which is crazy in the Pro of the PlayStation 5.
Okay. And
this is no different.
They're not trying to. The Series X isn't trying to compete with the Pro right now. They already lost. They should go to the next gen. They shouldn't try to make a Pro version of this gen. They should limit focus on this gen and make sure that they are at the start of the next gen, and with all their big IPs, Call of Duty, whatever Blizzard's working on, to get ready to have a jump start, because that was the most success they had was the 360. And why? The 360 was the first in that generation, ahead of the PlayStation 3. You know,
this is no different than when PlayStation released the fat version and then the slim version they had, and then what's the other one?
It is different.
360. Didn't they do something similar?
No,
too?
no,
Yeah.
no.
Yes.
You're no.
See, Xbox did.
Xbox
did a similar thing.
PS3 and Xbox 360 were just revisions to the form factor. They didn't have any upgraded capabilities under the hood of the
even
console.
the first PlayStation released upgrade as well.
It was a slim, but it's not like an upgrade. Whereas they started doing upgrades last gen for Xbox One, One X, and PlayStation 4 Pro.
But here's the thing, Max. Right, for the PlayStation 3, so you had a 60, you had a 20. I think it was a 20 gig, a 60 gig, a 80 gig, and 120
different memory.
Different memory. But with the 60 gig, you were able to open the hood. I believe with the 60 gig, you couldn't do that with any of the other gigabytes of the PlayStation 3.
But there wasn't any more power in that one compared to it. And when they did the PlayStation 3 Slim, there wasn't more power. It was just less parts, actually cheaper for them to produce.
At least.
And
so they actually took things away. So that's why the marketing is. That's why they say a Pro or a Slim. You know, that's the difference. Marketing.
See, as
a Pro
as
is something
but the Pro
added.
is better, Max. What are you doing?
A Slim
bro?
is slimming down costs for themselves, for the consumer.
But I'll say this, right? As the gaming lord, as Jared has called me.
Gaming lord.
Yep, I am the gaming lord, as Jared has called me.
Gaming lord.
Yeah, Jared has called me that.
I'm the ultimate.
So I'll
non-gamer.
So I'll say this, right? I know for a fact that when it comes down to between Xbox and PlayStation, I think Xbox will get the next generation console out there. And I think if with one up on PlayStation, because PlayStation currently messed up big time when it came down to the PlayStation 5 Pro. Sorry, PlayStation 5 Pro. Yeah, because exactly. It's like you can keep. It's a luxury item. It's not required. You can still keep your PlayStation 5 because the PlayStation 5 Pro is like £1,000 to get that. That's including the disc tray.
They had something good with PlayStation Vita and PlayStation Portable, but they threw it
by
away.
the way, I sent you a link, so if you want to hop in, you can.
Well, all the PlayStation 5s are backwards compatible with the 4. And on PlayStation Plus, you can play PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 1 games.
So much potential with Vita. The Vita,
but not really. But exactly. Who says the PlayStation 4 isn't backwards compatible?
No, Dial's just saying that's all he cares about.
They need all these console games, like Xbox and both PlayStation, need to be backwards compatible from all the way from.
They make better profits
like
when they're not.
PlayStation 1 all the way to PlayStation
They make
5.
better profits when they're not natively backwards compatible and then they have backwards compatible through their services like PlayStation Plus, Xbox
Okay.
Live, Nintendo Switch Online, where you
Yeah,
have to
but
pay
if
for
they're
the service charges.
they're phasing out the old ones, so you can't play the old games
Well,
anymore.
no, you could play the old games. What are you talking about?
So, but
So
I'll say
like
this,
they
right?
just shut down the store on
Uh,
360.
I'll say this before we get to Axel's promotion type of thing because I think we've taken far too much on this. um, I'll
I'm
say
getting
that the
sleepy
whole
too. Yeah.
yeah, Max is getting sleepy as well. So I'll say this: when it comes down to between Xbox and PlayStation, I just think that I think Xbox will do something in the cloud games sort of field. PlayStation will obviously continue on to do the PlayStation series, the PlayStation 6 going forward. But I think they'll realize that they screwed up when they finally said, "Oh, you know what? We screwed up on the price range when it came to the PlayStation 5 Pro. We're not going to do that again because it's too expensive for the PlayStation 5 Pro, in my opinion. Way too expensive. Like including
Overall,
tax.
I think it's a good thing because you don't need it to play the games they're releasing, and then eventually the games will look better. They're scalable for what hardware you're on, and then also, this is great for people that have wanted to get in the next gen, want a PlayStation 5. It's going to be cheaper to get a used one, get someone that's upgrading that has that extra income that could do the
Still no
Pro,
game, though.
like CJH, if you could find a PS5 for $300, would you buy it then used?
Maybe if
Oh.
they add games.
Okay, so Kingdom is the same. PlayStation will have a state of play or state of game, September 23rd or 24th. We'll be doing a reaction to that. I'm pretty sure. Bruce, if you want to set that up, we can do that on Max's channel, on the gaming channel. We can set that up, where we can react to it on live on stream, for the PlayStation State of Play. And obviously, I want to hear from Axel though. What do you think? Because I know you're a avid gamer yourself.
He's already got the PlayStation 5 Pro order.
Yeah, I got a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox. So
Yeah, he got shit box.
Wait.
yeah.
So wait. I was gonna ask. So you got a PlayStation 5 Pro pre-ordered?
Oh no, I don't have a PlayStation 5 Pro. Hell no.
Do you think it's a bit ridiculous in the amount of price for the PlayStation 5 Pro?
I mean, PlayStations have always been expensive, so I mean, I don't really know to be honest, but yeah.
It
But I
seems
mean, it's like
everyone had a
£1,000.
PlayStation 2.
No, but like for example, PlayStation 5 here in the UK, the Pro version would cost £1,000 with the disc tray. You don't get the disc tray at launch.
What I really think where Sony's failed is I don't think they really care about selling the disc drive. I don't think they're going to make a lot of them, and the scalpers have them all scooped up. I cannot believe they released the SKU and the pre-order to get the disc drive, and you can't even buy the console yet. All the scalpers have them. You're going to be these are going to be $200, $300 for just the disc drive because of the reseller community.
Luckily,
that's where they failed. Like, I cannot believe they did that. They're like, oh yeah, it's got a disc drive in here. Let's release the disc drive, and then they're not going to make any more. They're probably not going to make any more.
So luckily for me, I have the Gen 1 of the PlayStation 5. So does my brother. He has the Gen 1 PlayStation 5. But there's obviously now there's two other generations of PlayStation 5. It's like so you got the PS5, smaller version, and then you've got the Pro. It's like I think the Pro. So I think the second generation of the PlayStation 5 will be a little bit more cheaper now. I think maybe we're looking.
I apologize. Bruce is saying so. The disc drive has already been existing for a year. That you could add it on. I thought that was exclusive to the Pro model. Like,
no,
you can only add it on to the Pro.
No, it's already existing.
You could so for like the PlayStation Digital that was already out, you could have bought a disc drive for that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, you could have.
I thought this was released. I thought this was a new item because of the PlayStation 5 Pro.
No, but it's gonna cost. But it's still, if you think about it logically, Max, it's still gonna cost you nearly £1,000. In the UK for the Pro with the disc drive separately. Like that's what I'm trying to get at. I'm sure it's because you got to think about tax as well. So
what they need to do is what they did PlayStation was PlayStation that it's obviously PlayStation that did this a while ago. They re-released the PlayStation 1 as a PlayStation Classic.
No, but they're
That
not
you
going to
could
do that.
like
CJ.
have the USB.
They're not going to do that, man. I'll be brutally honest with you on that. Because if they've just done that before, they're not going to rehash something which didn't sell well, right? So they're not going to really hop into that space of doing like another classic console with so many games in it, right? And
It seems a lot of the new gen.
but because people are here's the thing, people are for
want the
example,
new gen.
no, but here's the thing though, CJ, is people are buying stuff on TikTok Shop where you can have all different consoles in one thing and you can just connect it to the TV, right?
The pirating stuff, or
No, it's like a legit thing. It's not a pirate thing. It's like a legit thing where you pay like I think it's $10 or something, $20. You get like a small thing and it has like Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis.
sounds like an emulator. Or
like it's like an emulator type of thing, but it has like everything on there.
It's just
So
kind of pirating, but not really.
but it's not really, yeah. So they have all of that on there. So I don't think Sony's going to go into that market of going back. They're going to go look at the future. But Axel, what we're going to come to you now because I think we talked a lot about gaming. So Max, thank you for this topic, by the way.
Well, it's not something I want. It's from Bruce
Okay.
trying to gloat, saying Xbox is done. No, they're not. They're surprised. They have surprises left.
So Kingdom of this says you can buy the disc drive now on PS Direct at normal prices up there now. Okay. But Axel, we wanted to cover you. We're gonna put you
Yes.
up solo. Okay, so please let the world know about what you've done, your fan film and all of that, because we would like to know. Everyone needs to know about this, man. The world
So
needs
this
to know.
movie I finished like about 5 months ago. It's uploaded. It's on my YouTube. Find it there. It's like 45 minutes long. It took me about 3 years to make, and it's about like a Tim Drake Robin and like his origin and stuff, and like how he becomes Robin. He becomes Robin in the end. Like I made it with like friends and stuff. So like, the acting isn't really that great, especially by me. And there's like Batman's in it, Nightwing, Anarchy, Barbara Gordon, even Sideways, and pretty much that. And so like, what else is there? It took about like 3 years to make. So if you're wanting a sequel, you're probably not gonna get it. What's that, sir?
That's what I was gonna say. When are we making the sequel? I want to be in
Probably
it.
gonna be a motion comic.
Oh,
A motion
I want
comic?
CJH in it. I want Pilaty in it. I want Anthony in it.
Hey, we live in the other side of the world.
He's gonna be on the corner. You don't buy that shit box, do you?
No,
Sony.
but being brutally honest, right, actor? Obviously, you're saying you might do a motion comic. Now, I know it takes a lot of hard work to do motion comic stuff, right? So I know,
Indeed, it does.
I know that. So I wanted to ask you, what do you have any ideas for the motion comic of what it could be?
Well, have any of you played? It's like a delisted game. It's called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Out of the Shadows. Not the movie, but a game.
I've heard. I want to play it, but I can't even play it anymore.
It's going to be like similar to those cutscenes, and heck, even similar to Project Justice League. If any of you guys watched that.
Oh yeah,
like similar to that, and so like what it will be about is like Robin meets the Spoiler, aka Stephanie Brown, and like they're gonna take on her father, the Clue Master, and it's gonna be like it's like a team up story, and it's pretty good. Like we did see Stephanie Brown in the first one, like she made like a brief cameo, and So if you want, I can send the link to my YouTube to my.
You can post it in the private chat, and I can post it in there for you.
Right.
While Axel is doing that, guys, please go subscribe to Axel's YouTube page. Please go help him out. on. Please go check out his fan film. Please go show that support, guys. I would be appreciative if you guys do that and show that support for our guest for MME International guest, which is Axel this week.
I highly recommend you check out Axel's work.
Yeah, I would highly recommend you check him out on his YouTube page. Please go show support to that fan film, guys. It's a great fan film. I've watched it myself many a times. He's got and he's got Batman Arkham City themes. He's got themes from different TV shows, and it's really great. And I'd recommend you guys do check out some of his artwork.
What role can you get Talati in for the sequel or the motion comic?
I mean, I'm a Superman guy, so I'm just saying, I'm putting that out there. So, but I'll say that Axel, your stuff that you do, like making artwork and stuff, is amazing. So
I can even show some artwork if that's all right with you guys.
Yeah, show it. We don't mind. Obviously, it's about you. This is about you today. So. This is about you. Then I think Max has got something else to show.
No, I just forgot to say. I'm getting sleepy. I'm looking at Twitter. I wasn't sharing.
Okay. But yeah, if you've got any artwork you want to show, feel free to show us, and then we'll wrap it up on a nice bow tie. And then but we want to make sure, guys, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because when Max does a live stream, you will be notified for this stuff. All right, here's Axel's artwork, which is inspired from.
This is from Lego Batman 2. Like, I'm doing it in like the art style I usually draw in. So we have Batman and Robin. Then we have the Joker.
Nice.
And we have Nightwing. Like, this was like I posted this on Twitter the other day, and holy shit, it got so big.
Cool.
Like so many likes, and it was mostly people just pointing out, "Is that Gohan's hair?"
Gohan's hair.
Yes, it is. And like the Joker.
Cool.
Him about to throw electric pies. Batman growling at a shark. Batman throwing batarangs.
Who's your favorite to draw?
Mostly Batman, because I really like, and also Robin, because I really like drawing like these like their glossy
looks,
like the glossy looks. Also, I did this one yesterday, like punching Scarecrow, and this is the one I actually just did. Yeah, so yeah, we have.
It's just neat. So guys, I would recommend checking him out on Twitter and whatnot. So this is like obviously stuff that he's done is inspired.
Ooh, I like that one. That's my favorite.
Yeah,
I haven't seen you do as much Marvel.
So some of the stuff that he does is inspired by Young Justice.
Oh yeah, I've done some Marvel. I can I'll show some.
No, I
more.
haven't seen you. I just said I haven't seen you do as much Marvel. That's all.
Oh no, I've done a lot of Marvel,
and he's a DC guy through and through. That's all I'll say of that.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he's a DC guy. So, but I think that's a good way to wrap things up. So,
Anthony's got an announcement. He's got to pimp his new show.
Okay,
yeah.
Pimp your new show, Anthony.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I just want to show one more, like a few more.
Anthony, are you ready?
What you said?
Come on, tell him about your new show.
What?
I'll just give you
What?
You'll be on MME. I was just kidding. CJH needs to talk about his return to YouTube's.
Yeah.
So this is Axel's TMNT drawing, which
I've been reading a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics lately, so yeah.
That's pretty cool. Awesome.
So we got Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and the purple one.
Donatello.
The purple.
Yeah.
The purple one.
I did this Hellboy one where I just wanted to try out some new a new style.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. That's one of my favorites.
Shredder.
I also did a purple one, so
cool.
And I did the Last Ronin one, so
Ooh,
it was a
that's
bit all
pretty cool.
depressed there. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool.
All right,
Yes,
cool.
thank
cool.
you for having me on, and yeah, it was good to be back on. Haven't been on for a while now, and yeah,
Obviously, this was like MMA International, so I couldn't do an MMA International without having one of our Australian friends not been on the panel for a long time. So it was
Yeah, of
like I
course.
had to get you on.
yeah
for that.
cheers. Thanks, Guy.
No problem. That's why I haven't done this in a couple of months. So obviously, this was like an opportunity for me to bring on new
I'm coming
people.
back to YouTube. I've been traveling and doing all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna
He's
focus. The
he's
next
been-
big thing is Baltimore Comic-Con with Bruce, and then after that, I want to be YouTube until the end of the year, build up the channel again.
Yeah. As for me, as you guys know, I'm working with Jared from Comics League. Currently, we are going to be doing a stream tomorrow under Two Capes. We're going to be talking about why the DC reboots failed, and DC, stuff to do with DC. We'll be talking about on his channel, and then obviously on my channel, we'll be doing a reaction to Batman Caped Crusader episode 7. Which is going to be really interesting. And then next Wednesday, we're going to do Snyder Fans Read Comics as we cover the New 52 Forever Evil arc, part 3. So, and we're definitely going to have Bianca on for that, myself and comics, with Jared as per usual. And then just recently on Tuesday, I just did a members panel stream where we talked about everything in this week in the movie world. I'm planning to do some movie talk on my channel in the future when we're done with Batman Cape Crusader. We'll be doing it like once a week where we just cover the news weekly, so we cover everything that week in the DC Marvel universe, and we'll have like an update for you guys every week on a Sunday. So stay tuned for that. Max, obviously you want to let people know what you got coming up on your channel.
I'm going to be streaming a bunch this weekend. Go check out CGH and Perp bringing back the after show. CGH is also working on some other content, and in October, man, I gotta be a guest on the after show at some point. So I got to figure that out. Probably on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Do you do it Saturdays?
Yeah.
Usually? Okay. So when I get some time in October, I gotta at least make one appearance there, and I got to come over to Laudia's way as well.
Yeah, we can sort that out, Max. Like, we come on my channel.
We'll it's just getting back to a normal content creation.
Yeah. Axel, what you coming up on your side of things?
I don't really have anything, to be honest. We did a last video was like a rant review of The Crow, me and my partner, and yeah, you can watch that
on your channel.
Yeah, it's on our channel, on my channel.
Okay, I'll check it out. I want to see that still, but I know people don't like it. I don't know.
I was hoping for it to be good. I was one of those people who was like, I think it looks good. It's shit. And yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have.
Okay, Anthony, if you got anything you want to say before we wrap up.
He's representative of MME.
That's it. Not pretty much. That's it. Yeah.
But is this the first time you were a guest on MME International, Anthony?
Yeah, it is as a guest. Yeah. So on that note, good, as Voltaire would say, good night and good luck, everybody.
Good night and good luck, everyone.
We're out of here, guys. Peace.